Why do doctors wear green scrubs during surgery? Why do we use the color red to express our love? The colors in our daily lives heal the body and mind or can influence the mood. Green, the color of nature, gives a feeling of balance and release tension at the same time. Red is said to reduce analytical thinking and sometimes can trigger extremely instinctive and impulsive actions. So it is used a lot in marketing as well as the moments of love confessions. Also, blue gives a sense of calm and stability. Yellow conveys a bright and positive feeling. So if you have a family member or friend who is struggling, how about giving them a bunch of bright yellow freesias as a gift to change their mood? So let's kick off today's hour on Radio Clock with DPR Live's Martini Blue.
Martini Blue 너란 바로 속에 헤엄치고 있잖아 baby you're my Martini Blue 너란 바다 속에 헤어나지 못하게 더 감싸 안아줘 my baby my lady my baby my lady Martini Blue you got me moving on that Martini Blue yeah everything you do yeah 눈빛만 보면 알아 girl you wanna 그럼 난 고개 끄덕거려 cause you Girl what's your flavor 좋아하긴 거나 I don't want that Yeah 2020 focus on you baby Vanilla ice cream gooey cherry Pastel steak lake gooey fairy 파란 ocean 거위 도시 Venice 내가 blue 너가 berry 그게 우리 둘의 케미 For sure I'm in Paris So in love with the way you move I'm so into you You got me, I got you, our let's deep like the blue Into you You got me, I got you, you're my martini Martini blue 너란 파도 속에 헤엄치고 있잖아 Baby you're my Martini blue 너란 바다 속에 헤어나지 못하게 더 감싸 안아줘 my baby My lady My baby My lady Martini blue You got me moving on that martini blue yeah everything you do yeah 눈빛만 보면 아직 girl wanna 그럼 난 머릿수로 넘겨 cause I'm Girl guess my flavor 좋아하긴 이미 껐어 you don't want that Yeah, 어느 내가 원하는 건 지금 그것뿐만은 아냐 너가 힘들어 할 때면 꽉 안고 싶단 말야 깊고 험한 바다 속에 사는 you're my aria Yeah, wait, need you close, yeah, hear my note I've been really looking forward to this like oh Coming to your life, girl, you got me like ooh 아름다움이 깊이 빠져 있어 like ooh 가라앉고 있는 나와서 구해줘 You're my martini Martini blue 너란 파도 속에 헤엄치고 있잖아 Baby you're my Martini blue 너란 바다 속에 헤어나지 못하게 더 감싸 안아줘 my baby My lady My baby My lady Martini blue You got me moving on that martini blue yeah everything you do yeah
It's time to explore different musicians here on Music Lab. Let me introduce you guys to today's guests. We have Jclef and gimjonny in the studio. Welcome! Woo! Hello. Can you introduce yourselves to our listeners, please? Starting with Jclef.
안녕하세요. 저는 제이클레프라고 합니다.
Hello, everybody. I'm guitarist and producer gimjonny.
Woo!
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Well, Jclef, I've been a fan of your music for so long, and I've been trying to get you on my show for so long, and it finally happened. So thank you for coming out. You have been on Arirang Radio before, I believe, in like 2019. Do you remember that?
네네네.
Yeah. She was on the show, but never on my show. So I'm very happy to meet her today. But we have Jclef and gimjonny in the studio together because they released an album together March called Oh Pruned. And how are you guys friends or?
Yeah, friends.
Oh, same age?
Not same age,
Not
but
same age.
Yeah.
Who's older?
I'm older.
You're the oppa.
Yeah.
Oh, how many years apart?
Like
한 6년 정도 된 것 같습니다.
6살 차이예요?
no. Like
만난지 6년.
2살 차이.
Yeah. Two,
한 살 차이, 한두 살 차이.
Oh, 그런 거 나이
We
잘
don't
안
really care,
따지시는.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
네네.
that's cool. Yeah. Very Americanized. Not caring about age. gimjonny, I heard
Yep.
that you lived in Kansas for a
Yeah.
while. What was that like?
it was like, you can't really expect something from Kansas. So
Why not?
yeah, it's like, it's pretty well known for the Wizard of Oz, I guess.
Oh,
yeah.
is that where?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
I
background,
see.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
of the novel. Yeah.
So that's
That's the only one
awesome.
that everybody knows about Kansas.
So you studied there for a year,
Yeah.
but your English is great,
Oh,
like
thank you
amazing,
very much.
perfect. Do you still like study English, or do you have a lot of English speaking friends?
I do have a lot of English speaking friends. Yeah.
Cool.
My sister, my dad. Yeah.
Oh.
They're not friends, but like they all like have their jobs in like English teaching, so that's why. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And Jclef, a lot of your songs are in English. So, are you fluent in like writing or listening?
제가 사실 영어로 된 노래를 굉장히 많이 들어서 이제 부르고 가사를 쓰는 거 자체는 이제 어려움이 없는데 사실 저는 언어 자체에 그렇게 능숙하지 않습니다. 한국어도 영어도 사실은 이제 말로 하려고 하면 잘 못한다.
저도 그럴 때 많습니다. 괜찮습니다. She does listen to a lot of English songs, so she doesn't have any trouble with writing English lyrics, but with like speaking and language in general, she said it's not really her forte. She said Korean or English is not really the best, but it's okay. We all have those days. Anyway, so Oh Pruned, how long did you guys work on this together? 얼마나 같이 작업하신 거예요?
Like half a year, I guess. Yeah, from like last summer, like end of last summer. Yeah.
Who was the first one to be like, hey, let's make an album together?
이게 사연이 좀 있는데요.
네.
이 친구가 제가 정규 2집을 작업하다가 사라졌어요.
I just disappeared.
갑자기.
What do you mean? You just ghosted her?
그러니까 뭐 전화를 해도 안 받고 근데 저한테만 그런 게 아니라
모든 사람. Oh.
조니를 기다리
Oh, no,
이제
조니.
좋아하는 많은 친구들의 전화를 안 받는 거예요. 카톡도 막 조니야 뭐 살아있니? 막 어떻게 된 거야? 답장이 없었는데 갑자기 이제 돌아왔어요.
I came back.
What happened?
Secret.
Oh, okay.
Actually, like I had some like health problem, so it was pretty serious because I couldn't really play music anymore at the moment.
Yeah.
And I had surgery.
Oh no.
Yeah. So that's why. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, like now, I mean, you guys all they understand you now, right? Like,
Yeah,
what
of
the
course,
reason
yeah,
why you
yeah.
were gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so you came back. You're fully recovered now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank goodness.
100%.
And so, were you the one to be like, "I'm sorry, I've been gone. Like, let's make an album together," or is that how it went?
Yeah.
약간
Like,
그렇게 된 것 같습니다.
Okay.
I'm very grateful for that.
Yes.
근데 작업을 하고 이제 앨범이 나오고 나니까 훨씬 더 좋아진 것 같아요. 상태가.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been recovered from the journey for this album. Like, I actually never enjoyed like the process of making music because it's like I was like so output focused guy, and actually this work was pretty like fun, just working something and very improvised, very spontaneously working. So that's why I got really delighted, I guess. Yeah.
So it was kind of like healing for you.
Yeah,
in a
healing
sense.
process. Yeah.
So what kind of stories did you want to put into Oh Pruned? What is like general theme of the album?
이제 프루닝이라는 이제 가지치기라는 단어에서 이제 영감을 받아서 만들어진 앨범인데 이제 가지치기 된 어떤 사람의 느낌을 가지고 이제 만들기 시작했어요. 그 이제 약간 상처받고 이제 가지가 이제 자르는 행위 자체가 이제 나무들이 또 자라고 열매를 맺기 위한 어떤 그걸 잘 도와주는 과정 중에 하나여가지고 그런 앨범이 됐으면 좋겠다고 생각을 했고 그래서 이제 저희가 둘이서 작업하면 우울하고 막 암울한 노래들을 많이 만들어요. 그래서 그런 거를 좀 많이 뺐다. 그러니까 앨범에서 좀 그래도 희망적인 결과물을 얻기 위해서 그런 작업들을 많이 없애고 네, 좀 밝은 노래, 그나마 밝은 노래들로 이제 채워지는.
So when the two of them usually get together, they produce a lot of like dark, somber, more like depressing songs. But for this album, they wanted to provide a more hopeful message. So they tried to release themes with more hope, so the listeners can feel that too. And you know, kind of like branches, you have to cut them out. You have to cut them off here and there to help it grow even more. That's what they wanted from this album. And how many tracks are there in total?
6트랙이.
6 tracks, and we want to just simply go over all of them little by little and hear about the song and how you guys wrote it. So we'll start with the first song, which is called Oh Pruned, and it's gonna be flowing in the background. And if you could just tell us a little bit about this song. 이 곡은 어떤 곡인가요?
이 곡은 우선 이제 조니와 저가 잼을 통해서 만들어진
Oh, like a jam session.
Yeah.
그래서 되게 굉장히 의식의 흐름스러워요. 그 노래 자체가 그냥 폼이 딱딱 없고.
There's a small funny behind story of this song. Like when we made this, it's like so we were we were contained in a room, and then like we keep breathing, and like CO2 is like getting. Like we're intoxicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
그 CO2 감지기가 저희 방에 있거든요. 근데 그게 이제
And we were like so like dizzy and like ha ha ha, and then like we're making songs.
How small was this?
No, it's a large room, but like we've been doing like 3 hours jam sessions, like non-stop, and then like
기계도 많이 돌아가고
Yeah.
그러니까.
You don't have an air purifier?
we do have it, but it's like not enough.
It's not working properly. Oh my god, that's dangerous.
And so that's how we made the song. Yeah.
Oh, it was the CO2 that
Yeah, the CO2 song.
중독
Yeah.
상태에서 만들었다.
CO2 song. We'll call it the CO2 song. Okay. And then right after that, there's this track called Oh Pruned Part 2, and this features Hoodie. You've worked with Hoodie before, right?
네.
Oh, so what is this song about?
이 노래 자체는 이제 제가 사랑하는 이제 세상을 떠난 친구한테 제가 못 해줬던 말들, 하고 싶은 말들 그런 걸 적었고 이제 후디 언니는 굉장히 목소리가 제 생각에는 엄청 천사 같다. 너무 예쁜 목소리를 가지고 계신 이제 언니라 부탁을 좀 했어요. 제발 불러달라. 근데 당연히 가야지 하면서 와주셔가지고 같이 하게 됐습니다.
Oh, so this song was actually Jclef dedicating it to her late friend, all the things that she wanted to say but couldn't. And she thought Hoodie has such an angelic voice. She had to reach out to Hoodie and ask her to sing the song. And Hoodie said, okay, right away, and came over and recorded it. Is there a reason why you named it like O Pruned Part 2 instead of another title? 뭔가 O Pruned Part 2라고 제목을 지은 이유가 있으신가요? 그냥 다른 제목 말고 그냥 O Pruned and O Pruned Part 2?
이 노래 자체가 저희가 잼을 마치고 났을 때 한 9분 정도 됐어요.
It's a long song. It's like 9 minutes.
지금은 한 7분 정도 되는 것 같은데.
So we actually pruned the song.
Oh my god. So it was 9 minutes and you pruned it down to like about 7 minutes. And was this during that time when O Prune's first song was coming out, that jam session, or was it another jam session?
같은
So it was still kind of CO2.
예, 네.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. Our listeners are like, please don't do that again. That's really not good. You gotta open the door. Yeah, you gotta get fresh air once in a while. Okay, from now on, every 30 minutes, get some fresh air. Come back in, leave the door open. Okay.
근데
Yeah.
작업을 하다 보면 또 그렇게 되기가 좀 힘들어요.
Because you guys get so into it, it's hard to stop. Was it just you two, or were there other artists too?
Just us, yeah.
Oh wow. Gosh, so hardworking. Okay, we'll continue with the third song, which is called Johnny's Sofa. Is this referring to your sofa?
Yep.
사실은 저의 소파인데
Oh, it's
이제
Jclef's
존니가
sofa.
앉아서 이제 기타를 자주 치거든요. 저희 집에 놀러 오면 항상 기타를 치고 있는 어떤 장면이 있어가지고 이제 존니가 사라져서 그걸 떠올리면서 이 노래를 만들었습니다.
Oh, so like Jclef has a sofa, and Johnny would always be sitting there
Yeah.
playing his guitar. And during that time when he ghosted her, when he was gone, when he was dealing with his health issues, she just kind of imagined him sitting on the sofa like he always did, and she wrote that song thinking of that image. Is her sofa really comfortable?
Oh yeah. I didn't expect that, but yeah, it's true.
Is that the first place you go for when you go over her house? You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
sofa is mine.
Probably?
Yeah. Oh, you guys still go? You still go over her house?
Oh yeah,
often?
yeah.
Wow, you guys are like best friends.
Are
Would
we?
you
Are we?
You're
Yeah,
like,
we're best friends. Yeah.
no,
꽤
not
좋은
really.
친구다. 네.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then the next song is called Johnny's Guitar, and the song is about his guitar, I'm assuming.
이 조니스 기타라는 트랙이 이제 조니스 소파가 된 거예요. 이제 샘플링을 제가 해서 이 조니스 기타를 이제 한 번에 치고 집에 갔어요.
Oh.
근데 이제 그 트랙이 제가 마음에 들어서 이제 이거를 좀 노래를 만들어보고 싶은 방향성이 이제 조니스 소파 같은 트랙이어서 샘플링을 통해서 이렇게 됐는데 이걸 듣고 이걸 언젠가 들었는데 너무 그게 좋더라고요. 그래서
Oh.
So yeah, we decided to put this like
바로 다음에
the prototype, I guess.
Yeah. So this is just an instrumental of you
Yeah.
playing the guitar. So this is what he first made, and then that's the sampling they used for Johnny's Sofa. Ah, I see. Okay, and track number 5 is called Derbyshire.
Yeah, Derbyshire.
Derbyshire.
Yeah.
What is Derbyshire?
이건 델리아 덜비샤이어라는 이제 그 닥터 후 아세요? 영국 드라마.
Doctor Who, yes.
닥터 후 그 OS 오프닝 팀을 만드신 분인데
Oh.
이제 그때는 이제 테이프를 막 잘라서 이렇게 약간 수학 천재 같은 사람이었나 봐요. 그래서 테이프를 막 잘라서 하는 방식으로 작업하는 어떤 다큐멘터리를 봐가지고 이분이 만들었던 음악에 대해서 막 찾아보기 시작했는데 이제 그런 음악을 제가 만들어 보고 싶어져가지고 이제 그때 존이랑 같이.
So she's like actually a pioneer for early synthesizer era. So she was like doing the engineering thing and musical thing at the same time. So and that's why we call her a genius. Yeah. And you know, she's a woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like early, like development eras are like women's are doing the great things. You know. Yeah. That's why we made this song, and it's like a kind of a tribute for her. Yeah, as well. Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, and last but not least, it's called 무언가. Is there an English title for this?
Yeah,
네.
무언가. 무언가.
Oh, 무언가.
Yeah.
It's called 무언가. What is this song? It's the last track. What is this about?
이 곡 같은 경우는 사실은 조니가 이제 핸드폰으로 쳐서 그 녹음해서 보내준 어떤 기타 연주가 있었거든요. 그걸 토대로 이제 가이드 그때 조니가 보내줬던 그 기타 데모 가이드의 제목이 무언가였어요. 근데 그 느낌이 좋아서 만들게 된 노래고.
Why did you name it 무언가?
We actually named all the tracks. It's the demo name. Like all the song, like Oh Pruned, Derbyshire, 무언가, Johnny's Sofa. It's all like the demo title, and we didn't change it. Yeah.
And you just wrote 무언가?
Yeah, it's just 무언가. We had any other words for it, so it's just something.
무언가,
Yeah,
something.
something.
Ah, okay. We have to listen to live at this time. We want to, we should. We have you guys have 3 lives prepared for us today, and we're going to listen to the first one. I'm guessing it's one of the songs we just talked about. Which song are you going to be singing for us first? 첫 라이브 곡 이름이 뭐죠?
조니스 소파라는 곡을 준비해봤습니다.
All right, Johnny's Sofa, and Johnny's gonna be on his guitar live, and Jclef on the mic, of course. So while they get ready, I'm gonna give you a quiz. Jclef released a full-length album in 2018. What is the name of that full-length album? Let us know on the YouTube chat. Are you guys ready?
네.
Yes? Okay.
준비됐습니다.
This is Johnny's Sofa.
Let's go.
계속되는 패턴을 모두 어지르는 네 목소리를 기다려나 호기심 없는 표정의 너를 알아 넌 감추려 하지만 살짝 열린 문 너머로 프렛 넘기는 소리가 들어와 숨겨지지 않는 그 소리는 너를 닮아 있네 내게 두고 간 내 기타를 꺼내 함께 만들던 노래의 답을 생각해 난 너의 모든 버전이 궁금해 가장 낮을 때마저 가끔 넌 아주 사소한 결정을 하듯 떠나버리려 하지만 다만 난 너를 지내는 친구인 게 좋아 And I really wanna be with you I really rather be with you In those times when you need to be away to still your thoughts Take as much as you need We'll be by the door 여는 날 지친 않아 여는 밤 믿고 쉴 새 없이 우릴 찾아오던 날 네가 가장 사랑하던 음울하고 끝맺지 못한 노래를 실컷 따라 부르고 사실은 마치 내 귀와 다를 바가 없겠지 I wish we spent some more time to tell you that I care about you and your thoughts Cause I always think you're my best friend 내게 두고 간 내 기타 시작해 난 너의 모든 버전이 궁금해 가장 낮을 때마저 Did we make a team for some time We'll make good friends Cause we don't love the war I hate this world Cause only good ones it's trying to lose And I really wanna be with you I really rather be with you In those times when you need to be away to steal your thoughts Take as much as you need We'll be by the door 네 얼굴엔 어떤 선이 자리를 잡을지와 모험적인 너의 헤어스타일 우연히 놓인 챕터와 이미 지난 일 그런 것들이 궁금해 요즘 넌 어떤 일에 울고 웃는지 우리가 시큰둥하게 느끼던 연애부 용감처럼 모든 게 견딜만 해질 그때까지 널 듣길 원하지
That was Johnny Sofa by Jclef with gimjonny. Wow, let me read some comments. Let's see. Muizin says Johnny's going to be playing his guitar, sitting on a sofa, singing about his sofa. Rick Gal says this sounds very laid back. Hannah says this song is like a friend by your side. Yuno says 노래와 신앙송의 중간 지점 어딘가 마음이 말랑말랑해지네요. Rick Gal says very free-spirited. Nyan says, I love this song. It makes me want to go call my close friends to hang out.
오.
월강 says, 서강대 근처 루프탑 집에서 밤하늘 별들 보며 듣고 싶은 노래네요.
와, 좋은 데 사시네요.
Tigger Shoe says, even without knowing the background of the song, you can tell it was written missing someone. I'm glad you were reunited, that the health issues got better. You are amazing. Muizin says, this is the kind of song where you're chilling at night after a long day with your friends, sitting together and just talking. Yeah. 월강 says, 두 분 다 스마트하신데다 감수성도 풍부하신 것 같아요. 노래 들으니 그런 느낌이 들어요. Is that true? I think that's true.
That's
true.
스마트하거나 뭐 그러진 않습니다.
Okay, that was our first live, and we have to tell you guys the answer for the quiz. What was the name of the first full-length album that Jclef released in 2018? I did see some answer in the comments, but Jclef, can you tell us the answer? What was the title?
Flaw Flaw.
Flaw Flaw. Yes, it was called Flaw Flaw. And she gained so much attention with this album at the Korean Popular Music Awards. She was nominated as the Rookie of the Year. It was nominated as the Best R&B Soul Album and the Best Song. The best song. So yeah, and then out of that, she actually got the award for the Best R&B and Soul Album of the Year. What was that like?
엄청 좋은 경험이었는데 이제 저희 부모님한테 의미가 엄청 컸던 것 같아요.
Yeah. 부모님이 뭐라고 특별히 해주신 말이나 기억나는 거 있나요?
글쎄요. 그런 것보다는 이제 저희 어머니는 이제 제가 공무원이 됐으면 좋겠는 그런 바람이 있으셨는데 그 이후로 이제 뮤지션인가 이런 네, 마음을 갖게 되신 것 같아서 혹시 이런 네. 저희 아버지도 굉장히 좋아하셨고.
Oh. So yes, it meant a lot to her, but she thinks it meant a lot more to her parents than it did for her. Her mom always wanted her to be like a public service worker, but finally her mom was like, maybe. Are you a musician? Maybe you are a musician. And her dad was really happy too. And yeah, when you released this album, you said that you described the album Flaw Flaw as like putting literature on top of music. So can you tell us a little about what you meant by this and what this album meant for you?
어떤 사람이 가진 흠 같은 거를 조금 다들 자연스럽게 받아들였으면 좋겠다는 생각을 가지고 만들었고, 이제 그런 생각을 기반으로 사랑 얘기를 되게 많이 했던 앨범인 것 같아요. 네.
So as you can tell, it is about human flaws and how she wants people to accept human flaws a little more naturally, and then that led her to talk a little about love in the album as well. I'm sure Johnny, you guys were friends when she released this album, right? Flaw Flaw?
Yeah.
What did you think when you first listened to the album?
Very surprising. It's like it's a new style. Like you don't really expect this kind of music in Korea, I guess. Yeah, that was my first impression on this album. And what just she said is about like the stories of like human flaws, and you know, like in the end, there's only love left. Yeah, and I love that story.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like, you know, how
근데 한국말보다 영어를 더 잘하는 것 같아요.
I'm
아직
kind of
한국말 하는 거는 못 들어봤지만 둘 다 잘하실 것 같아요.
어떻게 이러지?
I feel better in English, I guess.
Oh, you feel more comfortable,
Yeah,
speaking in English.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
that's
my egos
awesome.
are like different.
You're like, I speak English, Jclef.
이게 아이인 사람이 이가 된 느낌으로.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when he speaks Korean,
Yeah.
he seems a little more introverted, but when he
Yeah.
speaks English, he's
네.
more extroverted. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
English
신기하네요.
brings out that side. Okay. And then Jclef, you released a single in 2019, and after that, you were on a hiatus for a really long time, right? Like you didn't release an album, and your fans, including I, were like, "Where is Jclef? Like, why isn't she releasing music?" So, what were you doing during that time?
어떻게 보면 약간 힘든 시간도 보냈지만 작업을 굉장히 많이 했었고, 근데 이제 SNS를 한번 어느 날 이렇게 핸드폰 중독자로 살면 아무것도 못하겠다라는 마음이 들어서 한번 그냥 지워봤어요.
오.
근데 그 이후로 굉장히 마음의 평안과 뭔가 일의 어떤 작업에 대한 집중도와 이런 것도 굉장히 높아지는 경험을 한번 하고 나니까 이제 근데 이제 이렇게 오래됐는지는 몰랐어요. 저도 이렇게 소식 없이 지내는 게 엄청 오래됐구나는 잠수가 끝나고 알았습니다.
그래도 그동안 잘 지내셨던 거죠?
네.
Yeah. I mean, she was still in the studio working, constantly working. She spent a lot of time on social media. So one day she was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to achieve anything if I keep living this way, just scrolling through social media. So she decided to just one day cold turkey delete all the apps. And she saw how more diligent she got and how it helped her so much, and just time went by. She didn't even know that much time flew by until her hiatus ended and she finally released the album. But she was doing well. She was just in the studio working on her music, etc., etc. And from the album, there were a few songs. I mean, I love all of the songs, but I really like 지구 멸망 1시간 전, which means 1 hour before the end of the earth. Basically, like literally translated. Why did you? What were you thinking about the end of the earth? Why did you decide to write this song?
그냥 어떤 사랑만 느낄 수 있는 그런 극단적인 상황을 만들고 싶었어요. 지금은 너무 많은 그냥 가만히 있어도 여러 가지 자극이 있잖아요. 근데 이제 그런 것들을 모두 삭제하고 엄청나게 극단적인 사랑에만 집중할 수 있는 어떤 순간을 만들고 싶었다.
She wanted to create an extreme moment where you just could focus on love. I'm sure you've gotten this question a lot, but yeah, the music video is playing in the background.
너무 오랜만에 들어서.
It's been a while since she watched it too. What would you guys do if you had an hour before the world ended?
저는 노래에서 말했던 것처럼 그냥 사랑하는 사람이랑
Spending time
가족이랑 친구들
with the people you love, like your family, your friends. Johnny?
Me too.
Yeah,
I
right?
would say I love you to my family and friends.
I think we would all do that. Wait, so are you still not on social media, or did you get back on social media?
아,
She's back.
네,
she's
최근에 하기 시작했는데 그 뭔가 그 민첩함 있잖아요. 빠르게 업데이트를 받아보는 민첩함이 약간 사라진 것 같긴 해요. 좋은 건가?
Actually, like last night, like she tried to take a nap, and after like 30 minutes, she was like, I asked her, "Did you get sleep?" And then she was, "No, I didn't." And she was like so stimulated by like the Instagram.
Yeah.
yeah, and you know the limits are really low. Yeah.
아니 근데 너무 감사한 일이 생겨가지고
어떤
아니
일이요?
콘서트 티켓
Sold out.
오픈을 했는데 매진이
Wow.
빨리 됐다고 해서 너무 잠이 안 오더라고요.
Congratulations. I mean, she couldn't sleep because she released her concert and her tickets went on sale and they were sold out.
Yeah.
So she was just kind of like on a high from that too. But didn't like social media change so much while you've been gone? 진짜,
너무 많이 바뀌었어요.
right?
네.
Now we have like reels and we have all these new things. Yeah.
광고도 엄청 많아지고.
A lot of ads. Yeah, be careful. I always buy something on the ad. Don't be like me. And another song from the album is called 나는 생각이 너무 많아, Overthink, which features Weinstein. And I know you're actually going to be singing this song for us next. But if you could just tell us a little bit about what the song is about.
이 노래는 그냥 솔직하게 저에 대해서 말하는 곡이고 이제 그런 저의 흠들을 다 알고 있지만 그 저를 사랑해주는 어떤 사람에 대한 고마움 이런 것들을 담고 싶었던 것 같아요. 네.
So it's a song about herself and kind of expressing gratitude to her loved ones too. So we're gonna listen to that right now. Johnny and Jclef, are you ready?
네.
Yes.
됐습니다.
Okay, let's hear it.
나는 생각이 너무 많아. 생각에 고리는 너무 많이 돌아. 제자리로만 거듭 다시 돌아와. 알듯 말듯한 결론은 결국 따라나. 뭐든 간파하는 넌 걸음이 꽤 빨라. 뒤처지는 나를 위해 자꾸 돌아봐. 넌 날라고 시키는 법이 없을 것 같아. 난 눈안에 항상 사랑을 가득 담아. 말하기를 강요받았어. 너가 모르면 누가냐는 말 이상해서 얼른 내놔라도 어깨 잡고 흔들어서 나는 아무거나 집히는 것을 토했어. 은밀한 건데 와라 풀리면 안 되는 거 아닐까. 입에 담아 튀어오르는 대로 그건 정말이지. 위투로 실만 나는 폭력이 없고 너는 저지르는 법이 없어. You know how to love me right. 나 언제나 말하는 것이 두려워. 넌 그런 내게 그게 틀린 걸 알고 아직도 생각이 느려. 말이 자꾸 접질려도 너는 저렴거리는 날 향해 웃지 않아. 내겐 이상하지 않으니까.
나는 생각이 너무 많아.
생각에 고리는 너무 많이 돌아. 제자리로만 거듭 다시 돌아와. 얕은 말듯한 결론은 결국 따라나. 모든 길이 드는 것에 넌 너무 빨라. 익숙해져 버린 나를 두고 돌아가. 아직 서투른 난 어떡하지 생각만 하다가 끝없이 제자리만 맴돌아.
네가 내게서 떠나는 소리 이번에도 난 여기에서 내려야겠지. 익숙하잖아 언제나 혼자 오래 걷기. 상처 주지는 않겠단 소리. 하지만 그게 관총 안에 나를 한 발씩. 당연하지만 운명이란 없다는 사실. 말해왔잖아 몇 잔에 취해 always find 마치 내 건강을 해친 건 술이 아닌 듯이 고마워 대신 그게 뭐야 외친 네 표정 난 하필 지금 생각이 나지 다시 발걸음을 돌려 예정이 없던 일을 만들고 싶지만 보나마나 오히려 네 새로만 미스러져 Word easily quiet 너무 늦었어 나는 이대로
Wow. I don't know what I like more, Jclef's voice or the guitar. You absolutely killed it on the guitar. Johnny, is there like a little solo piece you can do for us? Like guitar solo? Improv
Guitar solo.
or anything you have memorized? Let's hear it.
You know this song, pretty familiar.
Classic.
재밌는 거 해주세요. 준비해오지 않아.
How long have you been playing the guitar? When did you start?
Actually, age of 20, I guess.
20.
Yeah, when I was like freshman. Yeah.
Oh, what made you start? Was there like an idol or like a musician?
I was so much into rock band when I was a little nugget. You know, when I was
Living
like
in Kansas? Or before
not
that?
in Kansas, but like after that.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like my favorite artist was G.O.D when I came back to Korea, and then it changed to Linkin Park.
Ah,
And then,
Linkin
like,
Park.
Yeah, and my rock journey started. Yeah, since ever.
Wow, I see. And Jclef, when did you start singing and doing music?
어렸을 때부터 노래하는 거 자체는 되게 좋아했고 이제 노래를 만들어야겠다고 생각한 건 이제 한 23, 4살부터였던 것 같아요.
아,
네.
그때부터 뭔가
네.
이 노래로 커리어를 삼아야겠다 그런 생각을 하신 거예요?
그냥 그때 당시에는 노래를 한 곡 발매해보는 게 목표였어요.
Okay, she started with the goal of releasing a song around like 23, 24. She has always loved singing those since she was a little child. And I mean, based on your songs and the lyrics of your song and what you talked about, I felt like you were a very philosophical person. But I heard that in college you studied chemical and biomolecular engineering. Excuse me? You said you weren't smart. You are so smart. What? So you were always like into science and math?
그냥 어렸을 때 그 수학 과학을 좋아하는 사람인가 하고 생각해서 그런 진로를 택했는데 사실 저는 어렸을 때 그 CSI가 되고 싶었거든요.
CSI 혹시 그 쇼
드라마
보셨어요?
때문에.
저도요.
네네.
I think everyone had that dream of being a CSI
네.
after watching the show. So that's why you decided to study this?
그래서 전공을 택해봤는데 사실은 관련이 그렇게 있는 과가 아니었고
It wasn't really related to that.
네, 관련이 크게 없는 것 같아요.
그래서 어떠셨어요? 안 어려우셨어요? Was it not hard?
어려웠고 사실 제가 공부를 했다고 하기가 좀 그래요. 네. 좀 학교도 잘 안 가고 이제 그 시험 보면 교수님 죄송합니다 이런 거 많이 적고 네. 물론 통하진 않은데 그게 이제 F를 받긴 받는데
She says she can't really say with her own mouth that she studied this because she didn't really go to class. Every time she would take the exam, she would like write a note to a teacher saying like sorry, but yeah, it's okay. You still took the class. I mean, you still I don't know. Okay, whatever. Anyways, she's a smart girl. You said before that Johnny is an introvert in real life, and I'm guessing you are an introvert too, right? You're an I, right? Who's more introverted, do you think?
She is more
네,
introverted.
제가 더
Yeah.
More introverted?
근데 이제 좁은 방에서 다 같이 있을 때는 제가 제일 장난
Like she's the boss in the small room.
Oh,
Yeah.
보스는 아닙니다.
Oh, you are.
she's the leader. She's kind of like the leader. She's more outspoken in like a small group of friends. Ah, I see. And then I feel like you would be like
I would like be just.
I think you're like an extroverted introvert.
Not in the room with Jclef.
왜 이러지?
So when you guys are working on music and you guys aren't seeing eye to eye, how do you guys resolve it? When you guys have like different opinions on music, when you guys are like having a jam session or writing music, how do you guys resolve that?
I told you she's the boss.
Oh, you just listen to Jclef.
제 말씀도 한번.
네네. Okay, we'll give you a chance to speak.
조니가 굉장히 잘 맞춰주는 그런 연주자예요. 저에게. 뭐를 하고 싶다고 얘기를 하면 이제 저도 조니가 원하는 대로 만들고 사실 요런 앨범이 나온 것도 사실 조니랑 같이 했기 때문에 이제 소파에서 조니가 치고 제가 부르는 형태로 작업을 많이 했기 때문에
Thank you.
네.
Jclef said Johnny kind of always caters to her, and that's how they were able to create this album. Johnny, say something good about Jclef too, since she complimented you. She's like, no, don't.
Zip.
I'm sure there are so many things. So if you could rate your chemistry 1 through 10, what would you guys rate it? Say it together. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 하면 같이 말해주세요.
Like out of
10. 1 through 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
8.
8?
한 발 늦었잖아요. You were 1 second late. That's not... You 원래 8이라고 하려고 하셨죠? You were going to say 8 from the beginning. Okay, 8. What's the
한
missing...
3점이라고 하려다가
Oh,
What?
she was going to say 3, and then she waited for Johnny, and he said 8, so she was like, 8. What's the missing 2?
What's the missing 7?
언제 없어질지 몰라요.
Oh, she doesn't know when he'll disappear.
네.
Okay.
Fair enough.
위험
Yeah,
점수가
fair enough.
반영이 돼서
Okay.
3점. 네.
Okay. 3점으로 바꾸신 거예요? Okay,
네,
she
3점으로
said
바꾸겠습니다.
3. Johnny, why did you give it a 8?
8. Because it's 8. I mean, like.
What do you think could be better?
10으로 가고 있다.
Yeah, it's
점점 잘 맞아가고 있다. 이제 음악적인
Yeah,
어떤 취향
yeah.
같은 게 네.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're really
getting
good at
there.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe next album it'll be a 10 for you, and then it'll be like a 5 for Jclef,
네,
and
네,
then
네.
yeah,
10.
10.
Yeah, 10.
Going
yeah.
from 3 to 10 is pretty hard. You could do it. You think
Yeah,
you could?
I-
Okay.
아,
will never
사라지지만
disappear.
않으면
Yeah.
Oh
되기
yeah,
때문에
as long as he
네.
doesn't disappear. Okay. All right. We'll be looking forward to your 10 chemistry on the next album. Let's go listen to the next song. We don't have that much time, but this is called Dive in Island. And Jclef, can you tell us what this song is about?
다이브 인 아일랜드는 설명하기가 좀 어렵네요.
Oh,
네, 조금 만든 지가 이제 너무 오래돼가지고.
it's been a long time since she made it.
네, 근데 요거에 대해서 방금 떠오른 거는 어떤 수영을 한 경험으로 짧은 경험으로 만들어진 노래인데 네, 이게 막 빠르게 제 몸을 막 쓴다고 해서 앞으로 잘 가는 게 아니더라고요. 그래서 이제 그런 저의 허둥지둥한 어떤 속도를 맞춰주는 어떤 사랑에 관해서 얘기하는 노래입니다.
All right, let's go listen to the song. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Yes, this is Dive in Island.
우린 실체가 없을지 모를 선물 위에 발을 놓삼아 젖고 헤엄쳐가네 나를 무섭게 하는 속도를 가지고 있어 난 너게 날 놓고 가고 싶어질까 봐도 허둥지둥 팔을 젓지만 속도 넌 거봐 이 바다는 눈치가 참 빨라서 나의 어설픈 폼새를 읽고 틈만 나면 나는 가끔 너의 손을 놓고 내 마음으로 헤엄을 해보면 또 어떻게 될지가 난 궁금해 다만 문득 너의 눈을 바라볼 때 여기까지 떼어주고 싶어지는 날 We dive in island yeah. 우린 섬에서 수영해 섬에서 수영해 yeah. 우린 섬에서 수영해 yeah. Diamond Island yeah. 우린 섬에서 수영해 yeah. 우린 섬에서 수영해 yeah. 우린 섬에서 수영해 yeah. 우린 실체가 없을지 모를 선물 위에 나침반도 시도도 없이 계속해 넌 어떻게 날 위해 느리게 헤매 난 너의 짐과 같이 되어 끌어내리지만 넌 나를 데려가네 손잡고 파도 타는 미친 짓을 해내 생존은 너무나도 배 같아 다만 넌 데려가는 미친 짓을 해 Feel like I'm drowning, let me go oh Sea's gonna devour me, let it do oh 배에 잡아다 물이 도는 no 파도보다 심해가 궁금한 걸 나를 두고 나가 왜 굳이 너란 어려움과 함께 가려 하냐고 말야 넌 이것보다 더 빠르게 도착할 수도 있잖아 예쁜 그 눈으로 내가 없다면 아무 의미 없다 말하지 좀 말야 그럼 내가 포기할 수 없게 되잖아 그럼 또 살고 싶잖아 yeah. 그럼 또 살게 되잖아 yeah. 그럼 또 살고 싶잖아 yeah. 그럼 또 살게 되잖아 yeah.
Oh, your voice is so pretty. Perfection.
감사합니다.
And of course, you killed it on the guitar as usual, Johnny. Tigger Shear says, we need another hour at least with Johnny and Jclef. This time has been super chill between the songs and the banta. Jack says, thank you for playing Diamond Island. As I mentioned earlier, it's my favorite. Muizine says, this is my favorite as of yet. And yeah, while I did really enjoy having you guys here, it is time to say goodbye. But before that, you mentioned like a concert. Can we have some information about that? Like when it is?
5월 13일에 열릴 계획이고요. 이제 저희가 요번에 낸 오프론드와 제가 2018년에 냈던 앨범 플러플러를 중심적으로 공연할 예정입니다.
Wait, but you said it's sold out, so we can't get tickets, right? It's all the tickets are sold out.
그렇습니다.
We are planning another like an encore
show.
Yeah, show.
Okay,
그때 혹시 초대드려도
네, I wanna
될까요?
go. Please invite me. Yes, I'll go. And I heard you guys are releasing a vinyl as well. Right? LP?
네네.
Yes, I'm gonna buy that
플러플러를,
too.
네.
Yeah, because I collect LPs. So I'm gonna,
정말요?
Yeah. Can you sign it for me?
네, 선물해드릴게요.
아니요. 제가 살게요. 네. Okay, it's time to say goodbye, guys. Thank you for enjoying our show. Thank you for coming out today. Please have fun at the concert, guys. And we're gonna say goodbye with Kitty Boys. 우린 왜 힘들까? Why are we so tired? Featuring Jclef. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
우린 여행도 안 가고 클럽도 안 가고 놀러도 안 간다면 대체 무슨 의미로 인생을 낭비할까 yeah. 우린 너무 힘들었어 어깨가 뭉쳤어 돌멩이와 같아요 이건 세게 눌러도 왜 자꾸 뭉칠까 yeah. 우린 왜 이렇게 힘이 들까 우린 왜 이렇게 잠이 올까 우린 왜 이렇게 잠이 오지 그냥 그럼 자버리면 어떨까 그럼 큰일 나지 엄마한테 혼나고 상사한테 혼나도 동네 백수 친구들이 있어 난 행복하죠 근데 그 행복도 잠시 술이 장기에 담겨있을 때 얘기지 내일 되면 창피해져 어릴 때 동네 친구들과 형들한테 빙을 뜯기던 꿈을 꿔서 억울한데 국민연금에 생활비와 또 카드값 밥값에 비하면 너무 양반이지었대 맛집도 못